TitleMatchNetwork.com.
What are your thoughts on the Bruiser Brody murder?
I don't know if I want to go there.
We just did an interview with Savia Vega. He told us his whole entire take on it.
Right. Like I say, I wasn't there. I only know what people have told me. Brody was a buddy of mine. Jose was a semi-buddy of mine. And in no way am I defending Jose, okay? No way am I defending, because what happened was wrong. But being in the office, Jose used to not beg, but plead. Please don't book me with Brody. He hurts me. He hurts me. He hurts me. Numerous times I have seen whelps on Jose that where Brody hit him with a boot, hit him with a chair, and bruises and whelps the next day. Brody laughing to me about it. But you have to, that's Jose's part there, and you have to understand that's Bruiser Brody's style, is to knock the shit out of you. The old style where you make it look real. Jose didn't like that. Why the two couldn't have got together and said, hey, you're hurting me. Let's don't do this. Let's don't do that. I don't know. A lot of people didn't like to work with Brody because of that reason, because he was a tough son of a gun. And he was a tough son of a gun in wrestling. And if God help you, if you had to fight him in the street, because you would have, I don't know if you could have stopped him, but that was Brody's style. That style had sold out St. Louis and Kansas City and Texas. And so there's more to the story of Brody and Gonzalez than that night. This is something that built and built and built and built, and happened in a very, if it happened the way I heard it happen from somebody, happened in a very chicken shittish way, Jose. But I wasn't there. So, it's hard to comment on it. But I know it wasn't just that night. Because, I'm talking 2 years. I hadn't been there for 2 years when, then this happened. So this is something that had built up over the years.
Did you ever hear anything about when, I guess, they were working for Vince Sr., when Jose came in to do jobs that he worked a little bit with Frank back then, and same stuff happened back then?
No.
Okay.
No. Wasn't there. Never worked for Vince.
Okay. How did you wind up in Puerto Rico?
Luke Williams was my first trip there. Luke was booking there, and followed Luke from San Antonio to Puerto Rico. Had a tremendous run there, and teamed up with Rip Morgan, who was Luke's partner, Butch's nephew. Greg Valentine, who was Bulldog Bob Brown's nephew. Pudgy, Dan Greer. Sheepherders ran their course. I stayed, took over the book, first started booking there in Puerto Rico. Went back numerous times, 2 or 3 more times, I think, to book. Flew in and out for big shows.
Were you confident in yourself as far as being a booker now?
Yes. Okay. Yes. I think I gained my confidence in Puerto Rico because it's kind of like Mexico. It's a different world there. The fans it's a very vicious place. You can really get hurt real fast or real bad there. The Ponce Arena got to where the fans were throwing spark plugs and live rats as you would go under the stands back toward the dressing room. You had to watch for the live rats to be thrown on you. And this is not just once. This is, all the time.
Not ring rats. These are real.
No, not ring rats either. No, I can catch them. But Puerto Rico had to employ a security force to get us in and out of the arenas. No respect for human life on the island of Puerto Rico. Very, very, very dangerous place to work. you had to have eyes in the back of your head all the time, and always be watching your partner's back, and hope for the best, because no matter what town you were in there, uh, you had a chance of not coming back to the dressing room without a big gash, or without being hurt bad.
How hot was the territory when you went in?
It was on fire. Luke had it on fire by the time I got there. We would draw $40,000-$50,000 shows in San Juan on Sunday. I probably, my first trip there, probably averaged $1,500 a week, which back then was good money for me.
Yeah.
I don't know what the other guys were making, but I was happy.
What about Carlos Colon? What are your thoughts on Carlos?
Carlos is a very sharp businessman, very good in-ring performer. I had super matches with Carlos, and what impressed me, or I don't know what the word would be, every match I had with Carlos, I would try, the heel leads the match if the heel knows what they're doing, and out of respect, I would, Carlos, you call it. No, brother, you call it. And Carlos would never help me out in a match with him. It was, I had to lead it from start to finish, and I really respected him, or appreciated him for letting me do that, because he's the Hulk Hogan of wrestling in Puerto Rico.
Right.
And for me to go in and be the big dog in that match, I think it really helped me gain my confidence in myself in the wrestling business.
You also got to work with the Invader, Jose Gonzalez.
Jose and the other Invader. There were two Invaders. Jose was the one in the Brody incident.
Right.
Yes. Jose was had an ego, had an attitude. I got along with Jose because I was in the office with him every day. And Jose liked to chop. And anybody that's worked with me knows that I'm just a sissy there. I don't like to be chopped. And if you chop me, I'm going to bust your nose before you get through chopping me. And, we had a few of those. Jose drew money in Puerto Rico, though. And personality-wise, he was a little better than you. A little better than you. Carlos Colon, man, he'd take his shirt off and sit down beside you and share your apple.
Right.
Big difference.
What about Javica, the promoter? Did you get along with him?
Victor Javica, yes. I got along with Victor, but I didn't pay any attention to anything he said. And I got along great with him.
Was Victor Quinones down there when you were
Victor,
down
a very good friend of mine. Yes, Victor was. Lived in his apartment with him for a long time. And he owned a chunk of the office, had got money from Gorilla Monsoon, his godfather, and I think Victor did promotion work and stuff on the island there. He was in the office every day with us, but I don't know exactly what he was doing there other than trying to figure out how to get his money back he had invested.
What about Chicky Starr? Memories of Chicky?
Chicky, super guy. One of my better friends in the wrestling business when I was working with him. He was in San Antonio. Carlos Colon, when Luke was booking San Antonio, he hooked up with Carlos, and we brought some of Carlos's talent into San Antonio, and vice versa, and some of ours there. And Chicky was one that we brought into San Antonio, and very, very hard worker, and really tried hard and wanted to do what you wanted him to do. I can remember a pole match in San Antonio. Probably 15-foot pole, and Chicky was about 8-9 feet up, almost to the top of the pole, and the pole snapped right in half, and Chicky went backwards, holding onto this pole to the concrete floor. It was one of the most scariest times I've had in a match, because you got to remember, back then it was kayfabe. I can't run over and see how he's doing. I got to go kick the shit out of him.
Right.
And I just knew his brains were going to be splattered everywhere. But he was okay. He was a little sore, but okay.
Hercules Ayala, was he down there when you were there? Or?
Very nice guy, like a big teddy bear. Yes, like a big teddy bear. And probably too nice for his own good is what hurt him in the wrestling business.
Who are some of your favorite guys to work with around this period of time in Puerto Rico?
In Puerto Rico would be Invader 2. Johnny Rivera, I can't remember his name.
I don't remember either.
Johnny was super. I had so many hour Broadways with him on that island. It's like he didn't speak very good English, but he could read me. I could read him. I knew what he was going to do next before he did it. He knew what I was going to do next. And man, we just went together like a husband and wife. He was by far my best favorite person to work with there.
TitleMatchNetwork.com